Guys, welcome back to Duskwood. So in the last episode, Jake was added to the group chat, and we're about to tell them everything that we haven't told the group chat. And Jesse's home, apparently, so we're going to start. Okay, I'm home. Thanks for waiting. Of course. Hi. Okay, who's missing? 3 guesses, nobody right. Thomas is not online. Cleo is not online. 3 guesses. Oh, I see. Dan. I actually forgot about Dan. Okay. Finally. Okay, let's begin. What? I wanted to say something first. Shit. I think each of you know that our most important clues is the man without a face. At least we can say with certainty that our culprit is hiding behind the legend. And that it was important to him from the start to be associated with it. I was the one who originally brought us to the man without a face. I wanted to talk to Miss Walter, but only found Elfie at the motel. He called you the friend of the dead girl. Right? He was the one to first mention the man without a face. Still not exactly what I was thinking then. What was I thinking? I knew immediately that we would be dealing with a masked person. Yes. And because Jessie is a sucker for all things creepy, I sent Velvet to her. I immediately recognized an important clue. Although Richie thought it was ridiculous. You know what he's like. Velvet was pretty open-minded towards the whole thing, thankfully. Of course, I was prepared for everything. Jessie instantly opened up a chat for us. Right, I had hoped to get more clues or ideas on the old legends from Richie because he grew up in Duskwood. And soon after, Velvet boosted my suspicions because she found a picture of the sign of the Raven at Hannah's send file. Which one is it? There. I showed the picture to Jake too. But he didn't think it was a clue then. Of course, we asked ourselves whether Hannah might have done something bad. Could any of you maybe say something about that? Does anyone maybe know what about any incident that Hannah might have been punished for? It would be really important to tell us. We would have long since found out Jake. Alright, let's continue. Velvet, do you have access to the first diary page that we found? Of course. Is it the first one? Or is this the first one? I think this is the first one. This was written by Hannah. Please read it. Let's read it again too. Where should I go? What is going to happen when I have nowhere else to turn? When the fake smiles disappear because there is no more feelings left to ignore. The forest lies still, but it has not always been like that. Today is one of those days that I have been warned about, a horrible day. But no one told me that the days leading up to this moment would be equally hard to fathom. I know that it will pass, it always does, but it helps not to think about it. Today's a horrible day for me. Okay, I have. I'm done too. Me too. But I don't really understand what's meant by it. Wait for Janet and Cleo, please. I'm sorry, I'm already done. Just forgot to say. Yep. As I said, Hannah wrote this. Robert immediately understood that Hannah was trying to process something with this. Am I correct in thinking that nobody knew about Hannah's depression? What, depression? No, Hannah wasn't depressed. You must have misunderstood something. Unfortunately, we haven't, Cleo. You think that because of those scribbles up there? Do you think we're that quick to jump to conclusions? Yeah, we're about to send them the report. Where is the report? We found this prescription for antidepressants at Hannah's. And you're sure that it actually belongs to her? There's one other audio file that... No. I don't believe this. I would know Hannah could never have kept a secret. It's the truth. But it's the truth, Thomas. Jake and Velvet are right. Mrs. Sully told me something. That was pretty early on. She said before Hannah disappeared, she had seen her come out of the pharmacy. Oh, I had completely forgotten. And that's probably why Hannah was at the pharmacy to buy her antidepressants. I can't believe this. I should have known this. I didn't know either. As a sister, please don't worry about not knowing. Hannah probably just didn't want to worry you. But I could have helped her. We would have all helped her. And I'd have had the chance to understand what was going on with her. It was her decision, Thomas. I can understand Hannah. Poor Hannah. There was a reason to believe that she had her depression under control for quite some time. But they were triggered again by a bigger event. We have acquired a recording of a conversation between Hannah and her psychiatrist. Wait a minute. Send file. Okay, now let's find that voice recording.
What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, good. Okay, but seriously. How the hell do you get these things? Jake and I are a good team. Shut up and listen. Got it. Robert, would you like to explain the conclusions we came back then? Of course, Jake. Hannah was already being followed before her disappearance. That in turn had something to do with an incident from her past. Hannah had been a child back then. Hannah hadn't been alone back then. The psychiatrist didn't believe Hannah that she was being followed. Yes, Jake and I immediately noticed that. You're right. A psychiatrist who doesn't believe a woman that she's being followed. Can anyone explain that? Hannah mentioned the man without a face. Of course, that's it. It can only be because Hannah brought something supernatural into the conversation. I know what that's like. But she didn't believe me either. That explains the video recording. Yeah, the room where the man was being recorded, right? That's what it means. That's what it means, right? How creepy. Is there something outside the window? I already brightened the recording up significantly. Unfortunately, you still can't make anything out. Though the conversation between Hannah and her doctor, we hear about Jennifer for the first time. Oh, through. I asked Velvet to ask you about a terrible incident involving Jennifer. Velvet asked me about Jennifer. Unfortunately, you were incorrect about her surname, which is why my subsequent search in the archives led to no results. Jennifer's actual surname was Hanson. There's something I can add here, I think. If I may. Sure, Jesse. I thought it couldn't harm to have a look at addresses in Hannah's sat nav. So I asked Lily for the car key and went to Hannah's apartment. There was only one address saved in her sat nav, the address of Jennifer Hanson's mother. I mean, I didn't know that at first, but which is why I drove to the address. Wait, Jesse. You went to Hannah's car? Yes. Where was it? In front of her house? What's up, Thomas? When Jake first got us all into the group chat and said Hannah was in danger, I drove to her immediately. Richie was there and said Hannah wasn't in her apartment. He had already rang the doorbell. He had read what Jake had written too. And what I'm trying to get at, that Hannah's car wasn't there. Maybe it was parked somewhere you couldn't see it. Hannah has her own parking space right in front of the apartment. It wouldn't make sense to park it anywhere else. True. Back then I didn't register that as a potentially important clue. And it fit in with Hannah not being home anyway. And Jesse, if you say Hannah's car was in front of her house, someone returned it after her disappearance. The culprit. But why? Jake, please write that down. Could we take a break? Now? Yep. Ugh. We can finish this. I'm starting to get a headache. It is important that everyone concentrates properly on this. Otherwise, this is just a waste of precious time. First time I agree with you, Hacker Man. Hacker Man is funny. Then just say whenever you guys are ready to go again. We'll do that. I'm ready right now. I get tired so easily. See you later. Well. Oh, you're online. To be honest, no, went offline. I see. I went to my parents earlier. I thought they might know if Hannah had anything to do with Amy Bell Lewis. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. That's unfortunate. But a good idea nonetheless. I didn't know they would. I didn't either. Amy's name seems familiar to me, and I don't know why. No, I think it should mean something. I hope you remember someday. So do I. When I was with my parents earlier, I couldn't look my dad in the eyes. My mom made me some tea, but I didn't even drink it. That's how badly I wanted to leave. This is about the affair and about Jake, right? Of course, it's about the affair and Jake. What else should it be? I understand why Jake wanted to keep it secret. So do I. Sorry, I didn't want to get on your nerves. Is there anything else I can do for you? I want to send Ted Madruga a letter. I'm all ears. I really want to find out what Hannah wanted with him. And you haven't got any further with Ted, right? Unfortunately not. Why shouldn't we just ask Ted then? We've got the prison's address. To be honest, I've already started. Or rather, I've tried to start, but I'm already stumped on the first line. Then I saw you were online. I understand. And how exactly can I help you? Well, just with writing the letter. Okay, you want me to help you word out something? Okay, I'm actually good with those. Gallery uploaded. What should I leave out? How do I face things? Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff. So, I think that might be fun. Go. I thought maybe. You could ask Jake if he could help us. Good idea. Wait a minute, I'll ask him. Ah, you're online. I am. I'm going through our previous investigations in order to ensure that the conversation with the others goes smoothly as possible. Could you help Lily and me really fast? We want to send this Ted a letter. I'd like if you could join us. If that's so, then there's no way I could say no. Aww. I haven't spoken to Lily thus far. Well then, this is the perfect time. Already opened a new chat in case Jake wants to help us. Alright. Let's go, boyo. Please add me to our chat. If I join the chat like I usually did. I don't want to frighten her. Guess I understand that. Wait a second. Hello. Hi. I wanted to thank you for your help. No. It was my fault that this happened in the first place. No, don't say that. I'm sorry, Jake. Alright, let us begin. Okay, so I didn't even know how to address him. Dear Ted or dear Mr. Madruga? Dear Ted is way too close. You don't know him, dear Mr. Madruga. We should come across as professional. Okay. Should we write some sort of phrase or greeting? Or just get straight to the point? Some form of greeting would be appropriate. I hope you're well. Okay. Get Hannah involved now. Should we tell him that she's missing? No, we shouldn't. No, I would definitely leave that out. I agree. Okay. Yes, and then I'd be upfront with him. Kind of like this. We have found the application visitation rights. Please tell us why you wanted to meet up with Hannah. Yes, I think we can't go wrong with that. We don't have a lot of choice in this part anyway. True. You realize that you're suddenly speaking of us. Oh, what? No, I didn't realize. Well spotted, Velvet. Close one. You're just like, kindly tell us. Kindly tell me. That's what you should say. But anything else? No. That you're looking forward to his reply. We should ask him if he's in prison, of course. What the fuck? Okay, then. We shouldn't ask him if he's in prison. That's crazy. To summarize, dear Mr. Madruga, I hope you're well. Because of the application for visitations right, I know that Hannah wanted to meet up with you. Please tell me why Hannah wanted to meet up with you. I'm looking forward to your reply. Yeah, amazing letter. Best wishes, Lily Dawn for it. Amazing. Great. Great letter. Then I'll take this to the post office later and then we wait. We did a good job. I think so too. We'll see each other later then. In the group chat. Yes. And thanks you too. Don't mention it. You are welcome. Okay. Jake, I wanted to tell you something. What did you want to tell me, Jake? Hannah really liked you a lot back then. And I'm sure that never changed. Thank you. I'm sorry that I stepped into your life in this way. I'm happy you did. See you later, big brother. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, that's cute. That's very, very cute. Okay, guys. That's it for this video. Okay, this was fucking amazing. All of the things that happened. We told the group chat more things, and we have found out that Hannah's car was literally not supposed to be there, and it was found there. So that's a very good and important clue. Next thing. We found an amazing fucking clue. And we're sending a letter to Ted Madruga. So, yeah, and we did that together. And then Lily and Jake talked. She called him Big Brother, and I love that because it was adorable. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Love you.